What's up to all my Swifties and was smoking all my dragons, divine righteous almighty greats overachieving, never slacking. So I'm back with a request. This was Taylor Swift Christmas Tree Farm. And we're gonna hop right into it. I'm out of town right now, so it probably won't be as long as my other reactions. Definitely on the move right now, but I had to do this while the holidays are still in effect. I feel like Christmas, yeah, it's on what, the 25th, but I personally feel like the holidays it stretches till at least after the New Year. So with that being said, happy holidays. Let's get into this. Here we go.
My winter nights are taken up by static, stress, and holiday shopping traffic. But I close my eyes and I'm somewhere else, just like magic. My heart is a Christmas tree farm where the people would come to dance under sparkling lights, bundled up in their mittens and coats, and the cider would flow. And I just wanna be there tonight. Sweet dreams of holly and ribbon, mistakes are forgiven, and everything is icy and blue. And you would be there too, under the mistletoe. Is a Christmas tree farm. There's a light in the barn. We'd run inside out from the cold. In the town, kids are dreaming of sleighs, and they're warm and they're safe. They wake to see a blanket of snow. Sweet dreams of holly and ribbon, mistakes are forgiven, and everything is icy and blue. And you would be there too, under the mistletoe. Mistletoe to you, watching the fire glow and telling me I love you. Oh, baby, baby, Merry Christmas. Oh, baby, baby, Merry Christmas. Oh, baby, baby, Merry Christmas. I love you. Oh, baby, baby, Merry Christmas. Oh, baby, baby, Merry Christmas. Oh, baby, baby, Merry Christmas. Please come
It's hard not to smile watching that. Taylor's had quite the life. And she's had quite the life, and due to having such just fun childhood, this what makes her such a great writer, especially when she speaks so much about just love and things like that, because she's still so deeply connected to her childhood. Now obviously on the flip side of that, you have people who are great writers that had really really difficult childhoods. Eminem, that's one. They that helps them to understand things on a different level too. So there's a flip side to that coin. But Taylor Swift, growing up on a Christmas tree farm, could you imagine that though? How magical that would be as a kid to grow up like that's it's just different. And like looking at the house, right? Uh, it seemed like this ranch style house that she was in as a kid. Let me see, right there.
Takes me back to that little farm.
1992. It's just so wholesome to like see her as a child before this stardom, before this big life. It's just she's still connected to her roots, and I think that's super beautiful to see that. 1992. I wasn't born until 1993, so you know she's still connected to times before I was even born. That's awesome. A lot of people they go through this life. I feel like people so depressed because so many people don't. They lose connection with who they were as a child. Uh, a lot of people lose that. Like just forget. They forget, and it leaves them depressed. It leaves them lost. It leaves them not knowing who they are. So the fact that she could still tap back in and remember those memories, and obviously her family did a great job by recording these moments, which helps her recollect and oh yeah, I remember that. It helps her relive those moments because I'm sure there's so many moments all of us just don't remember. But if it was that's the cool thing about technology, right? That could be the cool. That's the flip side. If someone was to record that and we had to sit back and watch, ain't no telling how like that could change us because it's in our subconscious somewhere. But while we're walking around our waking lives day to day, we tend to not remember those things, especially when we have so much duties as adults, from working and still trying to find time for entertainment, uh, which I'm going to see Willy Wonka today. Just had to put that out there. I'm excited. But, so still trying to find time for entertainment, still trying to, just get through life and figure it out. It's sometimes you feel like you don't even have time to sit back and kind of reminisce as much, or you just forget. They say the human mind has what 70,000 thoughts a day. Think about that for a second, guys. 70,000 thoughts a day. So looking at her house, right? Her ranch style house. I remember somebody had told me, right, that she has family and she shot a video in Vestal, New York, which is actually where I'm at right now. Um, so it's like it did. This definitely looks similar to Vestal for sure. Like it could be in Vestal. So I'm actually curious about that. If anybody could give me some more information as far as her connection with upstate New York, which is where I'm from, my hometown, Endicott, New York. So, which is right across the water. Uh, Vesta would be, we call that pretty much beer country. They're the Vestal Bears. We're Tiger Country. We're the Tigers. We're the UE Tigers. Tigers versus Bears. But just seeing the Christmas tree farm, seeing her childhood home, it reminds me of Vestal. It reminds me of my friends in Vestal. Who have so many acres and just ranch style homes and lakes in the back. I mean, just beautiful stuff that we all or most of us would just look at as amazing, and to be able to spend a childhood in those places. I mean, her family really made it special for her. Really did. They really did because that's just magical. When you're a child like that and you're still so deep into your imagination before you grow up and you're pretty much indoctrinated by the world and you realize what the world's really about. When you're still a kid, you're still magical. You're still magical. So I could just only imagine. It must have been like a Disney Disney movie for her, and it makes sense because then you look at all the enchanted vibes she gives off all the time, and just with her music and just she's like a very like magical person. So it makes sense. So I think the message here, Look at her as a kid having fun. Look at that real quick.
Just being in your arms takes me back to that.
Like right there, that looks like Vestal for sure. But I think the message here, the true message too, is just, it's those small moments that are the big moments. Uh, Definitely just don't don't underestimate those moments with the people you love at all, because obviously this has been a driving force for her. It's been her heart that has got her where she's at now. The support system, the love from her family, because I know I was told her mom would drive. They like moved to, what was it, from PA to Nashville, so she could pursue her music career. So think about how much your family has to believe in you to do something like that. Could you imagine just being a kid and being like, "Hey, I wanna go be a whatever, a model," and your parents just get up and move so you can pursue that? So the belief, the faith, that goes to show how united they were and how close they were as a family and how much they valued each other's dreams. And that is very rare. That is very rare nowadays, because I feel like when you look at, and look, she says, takes me back to that little farm. It's just, you can tell she's just so connected to it still. But what I was going to say is, I feel like nowadays so many people just, it's kind of about control a lot of the times. Not just nowadays, but that's always been a problem. Where it's like, I feel like a lot of parents kind of, they have put so much expectations and have this vision on what they may want their kids to be, that they can't really see anything outside of that. But we're all different souls incarnated onto this planet with our own purpose. Parents are here to guide us. So I would have to say Taylor Swift's parents did a fantastic job guiding her and not controlling her destiny. Imagine if they would have said, "No, we're not going to Nashville. You're going to be a dentist. You're going to be a doctor. You're going to be a veterinarian, and we don't want to hear nothing else." Okay, let's say she would have pursued that. She wouldn't have been able to express her soul the same way. You know? That there would have been a piece of her that was always missing. The thing is, what I feel like a lot of parents and families have to understand is, when these babies are born, they're born with a purpose before we even have an opinion. They already have a purpose. So you're here to guide them. You're not here to control them. And there's just a big message from all this that I could really sit here and just break down. I could be here for forever. At this point, I'm probably going to end up starting a podcast when my channel gets big enough, because, yeah, I'll probably start a podcast where I'm just bringing people on, having them listen to certain songs, like, maybe a Taylor Swift song that they would never think they would like, because a lot of people have this, they already have these kind of thoughts, this narrative of what they think Taylor Swift is or something, and just kind of bring like different people on that are into different genres, have them listen to a certain song and see how they feel and really break it down, and see if I can open up people to something new. That's definitely something I may do down the line when my channel gets big enough, which it definitely is getting big enough for sure. So I just wanted to say, though, I'm going to wrap this up. I hope everybody's enjoying your holidays. And just, for me, the 25th is about resurrection, as the ancients would celebrate, when the sun would hit 0 point around the 21st, 22nd. And then on the 25th, when it's, when they see it really rise again, it's the resurrection, it's the rebirth of the sun. So for me, it's really about making it through those dark months and just coming back stronger. So to everybody who watching this video, I want to say, I appreciate you. I'm proud of you. You made it through another year, especially in the times we live in. It's so much just chaos going on. You've made it through another year. So even when I look at people put up Christmas lights, I look at that as their spirit still not being broken after surviving all year, because it's just so much chaos. March Madness. There's always just something, politics, this, just celebrity, just so much going on. And then my personal lives. So I just want to say to everybody who watching this video that I'm proud of you. And no matter what, just continue to keep going. Continue to find things that make you happy. I don't care if it's playing a video game an hour a day, whatever it is, just make sure that you are connecting back to your childhood as Taylor Swift did in this song. And yeah, that's very important. I don't even have to know you. It's just important to me. It's important to me. So with that being said, much love, everybody. Enjoy your day and salute. I'm gonna go watch Willy Wonka today.